Hello and welcome, it's Jaden with Refusing to be Mediocre, and today's video is going to be on the money jar system that can help you manage your finances better and possibly even help you clear your debt a bit quicker. So I came across this a few years back when I was quite heavily in debt, didn't really know much about managing money, hadn't really been taught much about it, so I decided to learn about it myself. And I came across the money jar system. You may or may not have heard of it, but I'm just going to cover how I do it. There is a few various ways to do it, so of course alter it to what works for you, but basically it just gives you a general idea of how to divide your income up to get the most out of what you earn. So the first sort of advice is that if you can't learn how to manage maybe a smaller amount of money, it's kind of unlikely that having more of it is going to solve your problem. Most of the problem with people is they don't really know how to live within their means, and this is something that I definitely learned later in life, and had to kind of let go of the ego of maybe driving a faster car was well out of my affordability at the time. So when I came across this, basically worked out what I needed to do to live within my means, and today hopefully this video will help you do the same if you're not currently already. So the first step is obviously have your total. I've just used £2,000 as an easy number to work with today, but you write your total monthly income down. If you're with a couple, if you're in a couple, sorry, you could do your total together. So your monthly income, and then you need to work out what 55% of your income is. So in this example it's 1,100, and this is for your necessities. So this is basically anything like your rent or mortgage payment, your car payment, your phone, utilities, anything that's kind of essential that you just can't live without, basically goes in this jar, or bank account, of course, in the modern way. So basically if your total is more than this 55%, you need to reduce your amount, basically. So whether that be not getting the newest phone and maybe keeping your old one, not upgrading, that's a small way to save a bit of money. If you're renting an apartment or a house that's way too much, basically downgrade. Live within your means. Drive a car that's affordable to get within this 55%. Of course, pushing your income up is also a great option, but sometimes easier said than done. So moving on, 10% of your income, so 10% of this amount is £200, will go for your freedom, like your financial freedom for the future, or like business, because that will help you bring more financial freedom. So this could be anything from investing in property, stocks and shares, whatever you're into. This could be investing in your own business, investing in other people's business, anything that is going to help you become better off in the future. 10% of your salary should be going on this. Saving it for an opportunity or spending it to make more money is a great option. And then here I've done it. There's a few options on this one, but I generally do 10% for emergency, or basically my retirement payment. Once I've reached the amount that I'm trying to aim for my emergency pot, I will then push it into my retirement funds. So this is a great option. Again, 10%, for example, £200, that is to go into an emergency jar pot. Basically that could be in a saving account, or you could literally physically have it in a pot in your house. And they suggest that you have basically 6 months of your salary in your emergency pot, because just in case you lose your job, maybe you have an accident, you can't work for a bit, it's a great idea to have an emergency fund for the unexpected. Basically it could even be for a new boiler, repair your car, but generally you don't want to touch that unless it's literally an emergency and you have no way to pay for whatever's come up. But once you have so this is where I sort of tweaked it myself. Once you have what you think is a good enough amount in your emergency funds, I've decided that I'm gonna push that money into my retirement. I have started a retirement fund a lot later than most people have. So this is why I want to push mine a bit more. But you know, you could just keep saving. You could maybe put it into business. Basically, this is, you know, for you to play around with that one a bit more. And then this one was what I loved, was 10% to go on your education. So this could be better in your skill set so that you could get a better job. This could go on courses for self-improvement, or again, just improving skills, books, anything that's going to help you basically improve who you are, your skill set, and your knowledge. So again, 10% of your income should be going on yourself, improving yourself, and investing in yourself, as they say. So yeah, that's a great one that most people, you know, don't think to do. You know, once we leave school, most people don't carry on learning much beyond that, unless obviously you go to uni. And then this one's a great one. So this is 10% for your like fun and play account. So it's natural for us to kind of just buy whatever it is that catches our eye at the time, or just go out drinking a lot, or go out cinema, anything like that. It's kind of, you know, people don't really keep track of what they're spending on takeouts, dining out. So this one really helped me the most, because it made me kind of like limit what I was spending on what's not necessary. But you should have some money to spend on fun stuff. You know, whereas going to work becomes a bit of or running your own business becomes a bit, you know, you've got to have some fun with it. So this one, they suggest that you spend 10% again of your income on things that bring you joy and fun. This could be, you know, a holiday, but basically every month make sure you spend that amount. You know, I think you shouldn't really save it for more than sort of, you know, 3 months. Maybe if you're going on holiday, that's fair enough, but you know, make sure you are having fun. You know, there's some people that are really strict with their savings, and you know, at the end of the day, we're only here for a certain amount of time, and there's you know, don't really know how much that's going to be. You can't take the money with you, and definitely have fun with it. You know, you're earning it, you're working hard. So yeah, spend 10% of your salary on fun things to do. And then the last one is 5% for donations and charity. So in theory, this would be £100 you are giving to causes that you're passionate about, people in need, animals in need. You know, because the more you give, kind of, you know, it's the circle of life. It goes around and it comes back to you in other ways. And don't just give it because you're like, oh, I'm going to get some back. Give it because you are really passionate about that cause. You know, you really want to help that person, or animals, or you know, just, you know, some sort of cause. So for me, I personally support people like Great Ormond Street Hospital here in England, as I personally spent a lot of time there. So you know, I'm really passionate about giving them money to help them do what they do. People like the Air Ambulance are a great charity to sponsor, but yeah, give it to someone that you really want to give it to, and that you're really passionate about what they do or what they stand for. And I know some people might feel that this is really hard to do. If you're in a really sticky situation, money's hard, but you know, aim for 5%, but give what you can, because everything counts. So yeah, so basically all of this should total your monthly income, and this is the best way that I found to get out of debt, to also allow myself to have some fun money. Even when I was in debt, I was doing this. I made sure that how I got to this was by bringing my necessity bills down, living within my means, and not letting my like ego drive me. Quite literally, because I had a car that I really just couldn't afford to have at the time, but I was doing it because, you know, it was a cool car, but it cost the earth. So work out your money, manage your money, and you will be better off in the future. You know, invest in yourself as well. Improve yourself, because it will open the door for so many more opportunities. You know, better jobs, starting your own businesses. You know, the opportunities are out there. So have fun with this. You know, if you've got a spouse, sit down with them, work out your bills, manage your money every month. Keep an eye on what you're spending. You know, limit yourself if you are in debt. Pay it off. You know, you don't want that lingering over you. You know, but anyway, I hope this video helped. Do give us a thumbs up and a comment below on, you know, how you got on. If you have any questions, I will try and, you know, put this in the description box so it's a lot clearer, because I'm not even sure if you can see the whiteboard very well. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. I will get back to you on them. And yeah, give this a thumbs up if it was helpful for you. Alright, thank you. Bye.